Tango con lo que tengo.
Hello, I'm Blas Rivera, broadcasting now our second season podcast named Tango con lo que tengo. I'm still here in the neighborhood of Santa Teresa in Rio de Janeiro, very close to Corcovado. Tango con lo que tengo.
Today we are going to play a classic tango, Niebla del Riachuelo. I always liked this music a lot since I was a kid, but later I realized why. It has the minor-major reserve, a great musical trick that causes so much effect on many of us. What is the minor-major? Well, you probably have heard sometime, even just passing by, the term F major or F minor, or this music is in D minor, this blues is in D major, etc. There is a small ingredient that makes a difference between a major chord and a minor one. They're almost the same name, different last name. They come from the same place, but there is some seasoning that differentiates. Let's see. The major chord is bolder, more curious, even heroic. I would say triumphant, more epic. Could we say happier? Perhaps. So let's say that the minor chord can be sadder, more intimate, more dramatic. It has a more tragical soul. Let's say darker, more timid, but at the same time it's a better fighter, more agile with rhythm, more tense. I would add that major is more naive, the minor chord is more distrustful. Well, I've just become half a philosopher. Of course, all this is relative and it will depend on the text of a piece of music or the intention of a movie scene or even the instrument we use. But in general, I would say that these two prime chords have those differences. If a village was devastated by a disease, I'm sure the composer put a minor chord on it. I'm sure. If Marcello Mastroianni remembers how poor his mother was in the small town of Calabria, surely the chord is minor. But if Marcello himself at the same bar table remembers the party where he met Sofia Loren, for sure there is a major chord. If some bad guys are going to invade the neighborhood or the galaxy, minor. Of course, there are some milonguitas that are cheerful and in a minor key, but they are the exception. If I sing "Your life without me is the perfect crime," obviously it goes with minor chords, but if I sing "Pajarito de colores, no paramos de cantar," the pianist will be spreading joy with a major chord. The minor-major effect is precisely to make the two chords contrast. There are thousands of examples. Let's see one that we all know. Carlos Gardel, for instance. The music begins.
Yo adivino el parpadeo.
I guess the flickering, sad, dark in a minor key. But in the chorus, when the guy cheers up, he goes higher, humming.
Volveré con la frente rareira.
Another one that my mother sang a lot. Gira, gira.
Verás que todo es mentira, verás que nada es amor.
The entire tango is dark, hopeless. First part, when you have bad luck, you are in a dirty place, almost dying and falling apart. Of course, minor chords on low notes. But in the chorus, despite following the downturn in the lyrics, you will see that everything is a lie. You will see that nothing is love. Gardel does it to you in major. Why? So you don't commit suicide. The major chord comes as a consolation. Another contrast effect, major, minor, fantastic. Adios Nonin, goodbye Nonin. I sing the beginning, F minor, because Nonino, his father, has a rhythmic life, but half dark as a hairdresser for a mafia boss in a small street in New York. But when the chorus comes, my goodness, his father has just died and Astor puts him in heaven to redeem him, to remember him, A flat major. I don't sing it because I always cry. Another very famous one that I hate, Caminito.
Caminito que el tiempo ha borrado.
Little path begins in a minor key, little path that time has erased. But when it reaches the second part, the chorus, it changed to a major key, to contrast, to save our lives.
Desde que se fue, nunca más volvió.
I hurt you and then I blow on you. Last example, I swear. Richard Strauss. At the beginning of the 20th century composed The Way Zarathustra Spoke, the moment in which the guy goes from a major key to a minor key. It is very short but very clear. The first 5 notes are in major, the cosmos, nature, the pure, and with 6th note. Men arrive, civilization, the beginning of the end, minor, of course. That's why, as I told you at the beginning, I always liked Niebla del Riachuelo a lot, because this contrast between minor and major feels good. You will see how there is a first part, turbios fondeaderos donde van a recalar, where you can even feel the stagnant water on the port. But later, alone we live with the pianist to relieve ourselves in the greatest part. Let's see. Niebla del Riachuelo.
Muchas gracias y hasta siempre.
Tango, con lo que tengo.
Niebla del riachuelo de este amor, araray, nararararay, ram.